Boo. Hang on, I need to turn on the captions. Where's the website? My extensions. Let me open Chrome because this doesn't work. Boo! Assusto mesmo, assusto mesmo. Jesus! Should be working. Is it working? It's on the wrong microphone. Ah. Hello? Is supposed to be on the right mic now. It is. Let me turn on my model. You're gonna be more work today. No working according to me. It's not working. Did you set it up? Pretty sure you need to do that. I don't remember. I even forgot to open like yesterday, like the captions program. Let me get closer to my camera. You guys are not seeing this because I'm setting up my model. Hello. Okay, so hi. How you guys doing? Let me make the tweet. Funfunchi, let's go. I'm making my tweet, don't worry. By the way, I just want to warn you guys of this. This is the first time in a while I'm gonna have dinner on stream. That's why I started like 2 minutes later than it was supposed to. Or 15 minutes later than the time that I put out on Discord. I was making food. Food, quote unquote. Quote unquote. Dia mais épico. I have too much shit to do. And I didn't want to eat alone. Because I'm trying to keep a schedule with like my eating. So I just don't fucking pass out. Nah, I'm actually more healthy than her, if you think about it. And it's weird as fuck. Because I'm picky as hell, and I eat little to no food in like variety. I'm live now doing work. Come join us. Twitch now TV/Candyz ZBR. Brazilians. I'm eating protein and freaking rice. Like I said, that's mostly because I'm picky as hell. But I'm still getting my vitamins, so... And I just didn't not fry eggs. Because eggs, apparently, eggs is the best type of protein that you can have. So I was thinking of doing that, but then I was like, bro, I ate egg like 2 days ago. Gonna tattoo tomorrow today for me. Yo, let's go. Let me bring out my plate. Over poggers. Yes. That's what I heard. You guys are gonna... Oh, holy shit. I don't think I ever ate on stream. Like, at the time that I'm doing now. Because you can actually, like, hear me go, like, cutting stuff. Let's go! That's actually really cool! I don't know where it's from, but it's really pog. That's really cool. Sorry, someone came up. I don't think I know. At least. I don't think I know. Okay, so before I forget, yesterday we put a pinpoint of my schedule for these upcoming weeks and months. It was like the subject that we got to at very near the end of the stream. And I actually did not get to enter it because I was rushing with time. Open my notebook that I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna eat first. Then I do that. I do Berserk. I know little to nothing about Berserk. Yeah, that makes sense. Holy shit. So, before I forget, I'm really focusing on the before I forget. Streams for the next weeks until the end of June is gonna be really weird. Because for me, is almost winter break finals. So I'm gonna have a lot of things to do. Like, I'm pretty sure tomorrow I gotta have like 2 exams. Monday, I know I will have 2. Tomorrow is like 1 to 2. I wish my classes ended, like, today. But I cannot have everything that I want, apparently. What you guys just heard was my Spider-Man cup. That's my Spider-Man cup. Do you guys like it? I don't... In Brazil, for the Spider-Verse movie, they did... Burger King did a thing for the King Jr. This is not sponsored, by the way. They did a cup option for the King Jr. thing. And on the one that I went, they let you buy it, like, just a cup. I bought 2 of them. Let me see if I can... hang on. Burger King Spider-Verse cup. Damn. I mean, it wasn't a lot. The one that I'm drinking is the... hang on. Let me search Capo Aranha Verso. Here we go. I only don't have the 3rd one in this one. Let me put it on the stream. I got Miles and Gwen's because I am biased. And I hate Miguel with a burning passion. That's the wrong one. Don't judge me, okay? I know he's cool. I just hate him. Look. I know he's cool. I just dislike him. Like, I recognize how good of an antagonist he is and his whole story. I just don't like him. Like, I respect him. I just don't like him. Like, I even hang out with people that like him, you know? I respect it. Yo, the keyboard looks sick. What the fuck? Love the knife. The keyboard looks fucking sick. That's so cool. É teoria? Como assim? Eu falei que ia ficar bom, só falei que eu não fiz quando eu tinha um teclado que eu podia fazer. Porque agora meu teclado é todo rosa e bonitinho, e se eu raspar fica feio. Nham, 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 nham. Okay, schedule. Before I forget again, schedule. Until the end of June, streams are gonna be weird as fuck. There are days gonna be like, I'm gonna be late. Oh, there's no stream. Oh, there's no stream. Oops, there's stream. So it's gonna be like, it's every day is a maybe. Every day is a maybe. And then I will try to get to do weekends normally. That's mostly how it's gonna work. And then July, the angels will sing. Like, I wanna do, in July, I wanna do at like 12 fucking hour stream, learning Greek mythology and shit. 16 hours of learning all the different codes that could appear in enigmas and shit. That's the stuff that I want to do. And then I have games that I want to play, especially in July, because I know I will have more time than I have now. Like Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter, that I've been saving for like 2 fucking years to play on stream when I have a lot of time and I haven't played it yet. So every time that I open Steam, I look at it and I'm like, fuck, man. Guilherme Analisa, huh? What do you guys want to watch videos while I do my homework and like eat and shit? Can you send me the link on Discord? I just want to watch videos. Like, blinking is fucking weird. Also, Also, today I don't look as shit as yesterday. That's why I put the model on. My skincare got my back. I don't look as shit anymore. Where we don't even see you. But, so this is the thing. Even though you guys don't see me, depending on how specific my face look like, if I'm really tired and I don't want that to affect, like, Candy, you look bad, what's going on and shit, I just put my PNG on. Like, yesterday, I looked like a fucking zombie. I looked like a fucking zombie. So I was like, nope. Because I was feeling amazing. Amazing, strong word. I was feeling alright. I was like, okay, I can do this. I can do my stuff. I can do everything. But my face looked like I was about to die. So I was like, oh, maybe not. Maybe not. You know, maybe not. But now they're like, even though I still look a little bit tired, it's not as bad as yesterday. I don't look like a zombie anymore. So I was like, yep, today's fine. A video that we can watch. Oh, sorry, I got it. Yes. Like, my social battery is definitely like half low, you know, like 25%, but it's not like I'm talking, how to explain this? I'm talking to people, but I'm not talking to people. We're not actively maintaining a conversation. I'm just talking to a wall. And you guys are looking at this silly little screen that you guys have and being like, haha, funny streamer person. So I'm trying to find a video. Because like after QSMP got around, before that, my entire YouTube page was just American people. Then QSMP got around. And now it's like 75 Portuguese, 25 English. So like now I don't know if I do bilingual type of stuff, like the video is in Portuguese but I'm talking in English. If I just stick to Portuguese. Or I don't know. I'm confused. Match the cartoons and I am just bilingual. And maybe a little bit neurodivergent. Because like 50% Minecraft, 25% Spider-Man, and then random shit. And the 50% Minecraft is like 45% Selbit. Matcha collection, yo. Oh shit. You got some big ones right there. Freaking sword. They look really dope though. They be looking cool. Like the bag. I like the bag. The bag looks cool too. Bunch of sword. That sword kind of looks like the one que fez churrasquinho de lis. The one I work with? Yo, that's cool. That's really dope. That's really freaking dope. Do GL. Por que o fim da GL tá no meu recomendado do YouTube? Wow. I love how it's like a bunch of random videos, and then in my shorts, all you see is Oshinoko, the anime, and then it's this one scene that I'm like, oh my god. Oh yo, that's really cool. That's really cool. Por viagem do Japão. Superior. Emeritu could work. Let's watch shit about food while I'm eating food. Let's do that. You seeing? Oh, fucking course I'm seeing. The schedule art that was supposed to go out for this week that will go now next week is me as I. I mean, when, you know, before that happened. Before that happened, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. I forgot I had this fucking screen, bro. It's been such a long time. Ah! Cana! Não é, a Cana é a outra. Mas é ela, a do cabelo azul. A do cabelo azul. I forgot I had this screen set up.
And an ume soda.
Oh shit, hang on.
I love cafes. There's nothing comfier than sitting inside a cafe during a rainy
Honestly,
afternoon,
I wish
sipping on a hot
I'd been to more
latte while
cafes.
drawing,
Like,
and
for
listening
real.
to either your music of choice or the acoustic jazz song covers playing inside.
That
Also,
got
I
me
love
good.
themed cafes. And today I'm going to show you 12
That line got me like... You know that one meme with the dude like head in hands? With like mouth wide open. I was like... Because it's funny when you think about it. The dude was there a fucking while as a fan and as a son, but still didn't know shit about her. And then the girl that appeared and was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna study I to do like a character in this reality show that I have 2 more sessions of, and they will find out that she probably had kids. Like, what the fuck?
12 different anime-themed cafes that I had the pleasure of dining at. And what my
Also,
thoughts and personal
apparently,
ratings are on
Emily,
each of them.
the person that made this video and the other one that we watched, this one. We watched this 2 videos a couple of times already. She went to the Oshinoko cafe that is having in Japan. I can't wait for the video to come out. What about it?
And before anyone asks, no, there are no maid cafes in this list. I'm gonna save that one for another time. But before we get into the cafes, I first need...
Wait. It's Emma Rachel. You probably know her. He's a strawberry. Hang on, where is it? We watch a lot of videos with her already. Didus, T-Dog VA, Mouse, Iron Mouse, Lily Peach. She has a lot of friends.
Are the pop-up walk-up cafes. Pop-up cafes are the most common type you'll see when it comes to anime collaborations. They're there for a limited time at a specific location, and they usually have a menu that's themed around the show or game that they're promoting. All collaboration cafes usually have merch that's exclusive to the cafe. Pop-up walk-up cafes are the easiest to get to because there's no reservation needed, so you just show up, order, and enjoy. The first themed cafe I ever went to was actually an Arina Tanamura pop-up cafe at Tokyo Skytree. Arina Tanamura is a mangaka behind titles like Full Moon Osagashite, Gentleman's Alliance, and Kamikaze Kaito Jin. And she was one of my biggest...
I'm pretty sure she went to that one too, but I think it's on the other video.
I was super excited to go to a cafe that was themed after her work. I ended up going with 2 other friends who also enjoyed Arina Tanamura when they were younger. The first thing I noticed was that there wasn't a whole lot of room to sit. They have a few plastic tables and chairs, but aside from the decorations, the vibe is very eat your food and get the hell out. Luckily, there was
Honestly,
wait,
yeah.
we were able to grab a table right
I
out.
got so sad when there was a Chainsaw Man cafe in fucking Canada. Canada! It wasn't even Japan for you to have an excuse. It was in Canada!
Ordering. The other thing I noticed was, wow, this menu is kind of expensive. As the video continues, you might notice that this is kind of a constant with themed cafes. I will not be judging any of them based on price because, spoiler alert, they are all expensive. I decided to order the curry ama rice, which was made to resemble takto, and a berry soda themed after Miroko. Also a latte with Mitsuki's image. The whole full moon gang's here. The food was served on paper plates and plastic cups, and the presentation was lacking. But like I said, the vibe of this particular cafe space was eat your food and get the hell out. And honestly, I was still super excited to be there. To be honest, the curry rice was not great. It's one of those things where you're like, I can definitely make this better at home. However, the berry soda was actually pretty good. Not too sweet and super refreshing. One of my friends also ordered a strawberry parfait.
Honestly, I wouldn't go to those cafes because I would spend a lot of money on something that I probably wouldn't eat, so I would get the merch and leave.
My new friends over our mutual love for shoujo anime and reminiscing on all our favorite Arena Tanamiya memories. So, as mediocre and pricey as the food was, I still had a good time. This pop-up cafe gets a 2.5 out of 5 from me. The second pop-up cafe I went to...
$17 fucking dollars. $17 fucking dollars. On 2 drinks and...
was the Fruits Basket Cafe at the Princess Cafe space in Akihabara. Compared to the first
It
cafe
hurts.
I went to, this one had a way different atmosphere. For starters, there was ample seating, and even though it was a Saturday, there was 0 wait time. There was chibi art of all the characters on the walls and tables, and the TV was playing recap scenes from the show with a gorgeous soundtrack playing.
Sad thing. You're not Brazilian, that's okay. I mean, fair. I'm switching from my plate to my notebook. That's why I left. Honestly, the place being empty in a Saturday could possibly mean 2 things. One, that this wasn't like promoted correctly enough, or 2, no fans. But good that you got there empty, right?
Playing in the background. My friend Daru ordered the somen and citrus kyo soda, and I ordered a katsudon, a blueberry yuki soda, a toru strawberry milk, and a latte with kisa printed on it. I'm not really a big fan of desserts, but we also ordered the pancakes to share. To be honest,
I want to eat pancakes so fucking bad, but I don't know how to make them, and if I were to buy it, it would probably be expensive as shit, but I want to More simples. Bro, I struggled to... My dinner was rice and sausage, and I was scared I could possibly, which I don't think it's able, to fucking get the sausage burned, and I did it in water. I am a dumbass when I'm in the kitchen, okay? Give me a food, and I will order it. But I don't have money, so fuck it. I eat random shit.
I'm a fan of the strawberry milk, but the berry soda and latte were really good. I was also really surprised at how tasty the katsudon was too. And actually,
I know I'm a fucking... I am... Eu sou uma meba na cozinha. I know. Eu sou uma meba. I know it, okay? You don't need to tell me. Mistura. Mistura. But how... What's the point that I need to... I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna have a talk in my house. I'm gonna have a talk.
Actually, I was so overwhelmed by how happy I felt in the moment, I burst into tears as soon as I took a bite of the katsudon. I was incredibly embarrassed because Daru was a very new friend, but she was really nice about it, and she was like, "Don't worry, I also fangirl over things like this." Presentation-wise, everything was pretty cute with the little wafer paper characters, and I was glad I was able to eat on actual dishware and glasses this time. Afterwards, we of course had to get some merchandise from the goods section, and I ended up getting a bunch of small acrylic charm blind bags and these adorable acrylic stands.
That's
There was
cute,
also a little
actually.
book where you could sign a thank you message to Miss Takaya herself, who had actually attended the day before we did and drew a doodle in the book. It honestly felt kind of
Doodle?
surreal,
That looks like
and I
fucking
walked away
line
from this
art.
cafe
What?
experience- It honestly, who had actually
This is a fucking doodle? What the fuck?
day before
Where are the sketch lines at? What the
we
fuck?
did and drew a doodle in the book. It honestly felt kind of surreal, and I walked away from this cafe experience extremely happy. So, this pop-up gets a 5 out of 5.
94! I'm deflating.
For the third pop-up cafe, we're going back to the first cafe space at Tokyo Skytree. And
Barb! Thank you for the raid! Thank you, thank you. Welcome, Barb Raiders! Hello, hello! Welcome! I'm doing work and watching videos. How was your stream, Barb? Thank you for the raid. Let me shout you out. Let me shout you out. Hang on. Where's my Twitch? There it is. Bro, there's an ad going on right now. No fucking way. No way. Did that work? Hope it is the right one. Got an ad on your own channel? No. It's just that I opened and had an ad. Welcome, Raiders. How was your stream? Pretty sure I did the right one. Hope I did the right one. I didn't know how to type. Insanity? I imagine Halo? Bruh. I imagine so much chaos going on. But I hope you had a good stream and had a nice time. Thank you for the raid. There we go. I'm doing work because I've been a busy bee. I have a lot of shit to do, and I didn't want to stream. So we are watching some videos, and I'm doing my work while at it, and we were talking about a lot of stuff. But I'm doing good. My Fitras emoji. I don't think I think I'll get DMCA'd if I do that on my channel. But it would be cool. We're watching. I got scared. Oh, why is that there? Let me move it up. Sound alerts. There we go. Let me move it like here. Thank you for the sound alert that I don't know how to say it out loud because it's a bunch of exclamation marks. Thank you. Oh yeah. Yay. Let me go back.
this one was honestly a nightmare.
Which
So,
one
a
was
little
this?
word of advice. If you choose to visit
I forgot that I made those 0 bits because now I get just jump scared by it.
any sort of event in Japan and you have the option to, do not go during the weekend. And
I mean, I think that's for everything. Right? Like for everything, especially if it's a like a big event and a lot of people are a fan of it. Just don't. Just don't. Why would you even think about it?
Actually, not on a Sunday. I may have gotten really lucky with the Fruits Basket Cafe, but this time around, I would not be as fortunate. So initially, I was actually super excited about this one because this time it was a Nichijou collaboration cafe, and Nichijou is one of my favorite anime, so of course I had to go. And
Oh,
I had
that's
actually
cute.
stayed up to make sure I didn't miss the opening time because, as luck would have it, it was the only day I could go because it was the day before I had to fly to California for VidCon. I figured, Nichijou isn't a super brand new anime or anything, and it's a walk-up cafe, so surely it won't be that busy. Wrong! Imagine my surprise when my sleep-deprived ass strolls up at 11 a.m. to see a huge swarm of people, all wanting to get into the Nichijou cafe, to the point where they had to hand out numbered slips, and I was like, okay, yeah, I don't mind waiting like an hour or two.
19時に戻ってきてください。
7 p.m.
Eh? Honto? So I took a taxi home, took a nap, went back at 7 p.m., and the food was not good. I'm not even...
I would have asked for my money back. I would have asked for my money back. You went there at 11 p.m. They asked you to come back at 7 p.m. And the food is not good. I would have asked my money back.
I'm not even gonna get into detail on the things
Easy.
because nothing
Easy.
stood out. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Sakamoto burger looked adorable, but if we're looking past the wafer decorations, what we have here is very overpriced, very mediocre food. And of course, since this is the same place that had the Arena Tanamura pop-up, it was served in the usual paper plates and plastic cups. But of course, I was
The
sort of
fruit
expecting
tea tastes
this.
like
So,
nothing.
At the end of the day, I'm not waiting 8 hours for spectacular food. I'm waiting 8 hours for Nichijou, and that's what I got.
And there is
So,
sold out
no
like a
regrets.
bunch of
1 out of
stuff.
5.
What?
Now the second,
What?
I had no regrets.
Where's my phone? $26 reais. Won't you know how many good fucking burgers I can get for that price? Holy shit! Holy shit!
Regrets. 1 out of 5. Now, the second type of cafe I'm going to introduce is the pop-up reservation cafe. Similarly to the previous ones, these are also only for a limited time, but rather than just showing up, you actually need to make a reservation beforehand, usually through the cafe venue's website. If the anime is new and or very popular, you'll likely have to make a reservation, like if it's a Spy Family collaboration or a Chikawa collaboration.
Bro, Spy Family, don't even think about it. Don't even dare to think about it. You know, hang on a message on my phone. Message on my phone. There you go.
Menu is still a bit pricey, but you can expect to see a higher quality.
That's so cute, actually. I wouldn't eat this. I wouldn't never eat this. Why would someone in their right mind eat something that looks like this? How can you? How could you? How can you? How? Explain. Look at the face, bruh.
Presentation and taste.
Look at this one! What the fuck? Look at this one! How could you? How could you? Like, put a spoon in their head like that?
The first reservation cafe I went to with Daru was the Mofusan Cafe at the Box Cafe in Space in Shinjuku. Mofusan is a series of some of the cutest, chubbiest little kitties you've ever seen, drawn by an illustrator who goes by the name Juno. You might have even seen some of these cute cat illustrations on either Twitter or Instagram. So, technically not an anime, but it was so stinking cute, we had to go.
Celular, não olha. Não olha. Não tô fazendo nada.
The atmosphere was cute and pretty simple, with illustrations.
The plastic screens was probably COVID measurement that was there still.
cats covering the walls, and this giant shark cat plush.
I'm good.
I ordered a
I'm
burger,
good.
a sparkling lime soda, a cafe latte, and a cat ice cream parfait.
How do you eat this? How do you eat this? What the fuck? How do you eat that? My god. How can you eat something that looks like this and still think of yourself as a good person? Look at this shit. How can you?
Daru
How?
ordered the fried shrimp sandwich and a taiyaki dessert made to look like a cat's head was stuck in it. The food was all so adorable. We genuinely had trouble starting because we didn't want to ruin it. And surprisingly, it was actually
That was a good person. That's
I
her.
completely annihilated my plate because I was enjoying it so much.
Honestly, that does
Everything on
look
that plate was
tasty.
delicious. The burger, the salad, the potatoes,
Potatoes,
the drinks were also really good, and
yo.
the parfait was pretty good, but I couldn't plate because
Honestly,
was
I
enjoying
love
it so
eating
much.
this types
Everything
of
on
potatoes. I don't know their name. I mean, what I know is like batata rušica, this one. That's when you do like a bunch of stuff and then you mostly put it on forgot on the oven or like air fryer. I love eating this.
on that
Like
plate
this
was
type of
delicious.
potato.
The burger, the salad, the potatoes, the drinks were also really good, and the parfait was pretty good, but I couldn't finish
The
it because,
cherry
like I
on
said, not
top.
a big fan of dessert. But luckily for me, Daru
I
is, so
did.
she happily took it off my hands.
É bom.
Afterwards, we took a look at all the cute merchandise in the merch corner and talked ourselves out of buying everything in sight. Overall, it was a really fun time, and my time was very
$33. That's
happy. 5 out
fair.
of 5.
Honestly, that
The second
for how
reservation
the
cafe-
food looked and by it being tasty, 33. Okay, I understand it. How much? How one item, two drinks, with dessert. Okay, I understand it. Taking in consideration that this one is not a burger and it's an actual food plate. It's actual food. I think this price is fair. This one, at least.
and my tummy was
Os drink é 11. I mean, but it's not like, oh, you're having soda. You're having like actual drink. 522.
very happy.
I mean, this is the price of the meal, not of the merch, so
5 out of 5. The second reservation cafe I went
it's
to
the food play, the drinks, and the dessert that she had.
Daru is the Sailor Moon Cafe, located in the Sailor Moon Museum in Roppongi. This museum is here until
That's
the end of
so
the year, so if you find yourself in
cool.
Japan within the next
I'm not
3
in
months
Japan.
and you're a big Sailor Moon fan, I definitely recommend checking this exhibit out. Now, you don't necessarily need a
That's
reservation
so
for the cafe, but you do
cool.
need to book a ticket reservation for the
What
museum
the
that it's in. So I'm
fuck?
counting it in the category of pop-up reservation.
That's
cafe.
so cool,
The exhibit was
actually.
pretty, and Daru was losing her
Look
mind
at it.
every step of the way. So it was her turn to be the teary-eyed fangirl. It was a Sunday, which we all know is a very busy day, so we ended up waiting around an hour to get a table at the cafe. The food was, of course, very cute and actually pretty good. I ordered the slider plate.
Look
One
at
had shrimp and egg, and the other had
this.
tuna and pesto. It came with pickled veggies and a side salad with
I wouldn't
what
eat it.
think was
I wouldn't eat this, but it looks
blue
cool.
gelatinized salad dressing, and also a side of potato puree that was dyed pink. Interesting color choices, but they tasted good, so I'm not gonna knock it. I also ordered a white
This
pink
looks so
soda float, which
fucking
had starchy
cute.
jellies
What
at
the
bottom. It
fuck?
tasted sweet
Look
and
at the stars on the person's plate.
refreshing, and I actually really liked it because it wasn't sickly sweet. And of course, I needed a second drink, so I ordered an iced latte with some text from the manga printed on top. Daru got the moon-shaped omurice, which included a silhouette of Sailor Moon made out of sugar. I don't really agree with the choice.
Look at this. The patience for whoever did this fucking thing. Congrats. You should win a prize. Because this is made out of fucking sugar. You know how hard it probably was to do this shit? like exactly on the silhouette that you can look at it and be like, yeah, that's Sailor Moon. What the fuck?
Of having sugar next to omurice, but she seemed to enjoy it, so again, not gonna knock it. For dessert, we shared the Cosmic Heart Compact Dessert Plate, which had
The
a
strawberries here look so cool.
strawberry mousse topped off with a sugar cookie. The mousse was pretty good, but I was pretty sugared out from the float, so like always, I had to get Daru to clean up the rest of it.
This is cute.
If I had to rate the cafe without taking the exhibit into account, I think I'd have to give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Oh god.
Now, some of the
That's a
fellas
lot.
watching this video have either completely checked out at this point, or they're asking, okay, we see all these girly cutesy cafes.
Where the fellas at?
For me and my show
Where the fellas at?
Present to you the Jujutsu Kaisen Cafe. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. So this is one I managed to get a reservation for. It was a bit of a hassle. I had to make an account on the site, pick a reservation time, pay the booking fee at the nearby Lawson, all to have some of the most mediocre food I've ever eaten. The atmosphere was
Oh.
fine. I wasn't a huge fan of the plastic screen thing they had because it made sharing food difficult, but we did get some free file folders and of course free coasters with every drink.
Okay, this is cute. This is cute as hell. Okay, the food might be plain, but this is cute as hell.
I ordered a panda breakfast sandwich.
It looks
and I'm
cool. No, it looks
The egg was
cool.
nice and gooey, but aside from that, it tasted abysmal. Didas's meal was, I think, slightly better, but he wasn't really all that into it either. The drinks were fine, nothing to write home about, but they were fine. Now, the real highlight of this cafe, if you could believe it, was the
Okay, that
dessert.
looks awesome.
The dessert was actually really freaking good. The cake was nice and fluffy, the cream was light and tasty, especially with the fruits and tart sauce, and there was even some strawberry jam and vanilla ice cream in the middle of the
Okay, the dessert saved it. It's actually making me hungry even though I just ate.
Cafes. So, as you can probably tell, these cafe menus can be hit or miss depending on what you order. You just have to hope and pray you won the menu RNG and picked the tastiest item. I picked the worst possible meal choice, but arguably the best dessert option. There was, of course, a merch section in the store, but I wasn't really
The merch
interested in
kind of
anything.
looks plain
The
though.
Kaisen Cafe gets a 2.5 out of 5 for me. The only thing that earned points was the very tasty dessert. Now that you've heard about pop-up cafes, let's talk about permanent walk-up cafes.
That's so
These
cute.
cafes are, like the name suggests, permanent, and you go any time of the year because they're not going anywhere.
Totoro?
There's not a whole lot of these, and the only ones I could find that didn't require a reservation were dedicated character cafes. First one in this category is the
Cinnamon
Cinnamon Roll Cafe in Shinjuku. I was interested in this one because they were doing a limited time
Miku!
collaboration with Hatsune Miku. It was a Monday, and nobody was available that day to go with me, so I went on a date with myself. I thought I was being smart by going at opening time on a Monday morning, but of course, since it's a collaboration with Queen Miku, there was already a huge line when I got there.
Miku!
Waiting 2 hours to finally get seated, and during that time, I decided I would order 2 things from the Miku collab menu and 2 things from the regular Cinnamon Roll menu.
What game is it? What game is it? Tell me about it. Is it a ribbon game? Is it free or does it cost my kidney? Free, I believe.
Tropical
We'll give it a
Mango
look.
Soda, which was really freaking good. It was like a club soda mixed with fruit puree, so it wasn't too sweet.
Not
at
gonna
all.
lie, this green doesn't. It's not it. This green on this food, it's not it. It's not
At this
it.
point, I realized
That-
I had a
that-
thing for bubbly
That shade of green is not it.
fruity
It's
soda.
not it.
Unfortunately, the green yasai juice I ordered off the Miku menu was not as good. Honestly, it was kind of gross. It was like a cup of vegetable juice, which by itself was not bad, but it had a thick layer of Cool Whip on top, and I was really not into it. I could only drink half.
Ew! What the fuck?
On the Miku menu was
Ew.
the green onion and tuna pasta. The flavor was intense, but it was pretty good. Was it $10 good? I mean, presentation-wise, it was just pasta with a little paper image of Miku and cinema roll on it.
Bro, no.
On the
That's Miku. Why did they do that to Miku?
hand, the presentation of the cinema roll omurice
Look at this.
is one of the cutest
I wouldn't eat this, but it looks cool.
things I have ever seen. Look at how cute he is! Little baby boy sleeping in his egg blanket. I do have to say, though, it looks a lot cuter than it tastes.
Where's the flavor? Where's the flavor in this? I don't taste anything.
The egg
Honestly, this drawing that she made, look at him. Look at the little guy. Look at him. Look at the little boy, and he's sleeping food. Look.
In this, I don't taste anything.
The egg tasted unseasoned, but also, to be fair, I ate this immediately after eating a tuna and green onion pasta, so I think anything would taste bland after that combination.
Yeah,
I
that's
ended up
fair.
not ordering any dessert because I was just about ready to explode after this, and I didn't have anyone with me this time who could help me eat it. Next time I go, I definitely want to bring a friend with me because it was kind of lonely waiting and eating by myself. The atmosphere was surprisingly really plain for a permanent cafe, and it was pretty small on the inside. There was a merch section for the Miku collab, but since I didn't have much interest in Cinema Roll, I picked up stuff for Mouse instead. I give Cinema Roll Cafe a 3 out of 5.
What the fuck? Look at this price for plain food.
The next permanent walk-up cafe is also a Sanrio character cafe.
Pom pom
My
pudding.
personal favorite, Pom Pom Pudding.
Okay,
And
now.
first off,
Look at the difference. Look how this place looked like.
surprisingly really plain for a permanent cafe.
Look how the
And it was
cinnamon
pretty
roll
small on the
looked like.
inside. There was a merch section for
And
the
how the pom pom pudding one did.
next permanent walk-up cafe is also a Sanrio character cafe, but this
What the fuck? Treat my boy better. Treat my boy better. Treat cinnamon roll better.
time for my
Get him a
personal
cool
favorite,
cafe.
Pom Pom Pudding. And first off, I'm not biased or anything.
Look at this. What the fuck?
But this is hands
That's
down
so unfair to
the
cinnamon
cutest,
roll,
most
actually.
visually appealing cafe that I have been to so far. All the interior furniture is on theme. There's a giant
The little,
cafe
hang
that I
on.
have been to so far. All the
Look at the little couches. It even has the tail.
interior furniture is on theme. There's a giant Pom Pom Pudding in the middle, and the employees even wore super cute uniforms.
Okay, that's cute as hell. This is cute as hell.
Pom Pom Pudding themed. So right off the bat, the atmosphere hits all the marks for me.
Even the wood chairs. Even the wood chairs. I'm losing my
About
voice.
the food. So I decided to order the
Look at this.
butter
Bro.
chicken curry, which had the rice shaped like Pom Pom Pudding's head, and it was actually really
Look. Bruh, I need money. I need money.
super flavorful and adorable.
No, his beans destroyed.
Cleaned up my plate. Truly really tasty.
No, his beans destroyed.
And I cleaned up my plate really fast. Didas ordered a limited time summer festival plate, which I didn't try, but he finished everything and said it was
Look at little guy.
pretty good. We also ordered drinks that came with whipped cream and a little chocolate Pom Pom Pudding at the top. I had a mango lassi, and
Look
it was good,
at
but
him.
a bit
Look
too
at
sweet
him.
for my
He's
liking.
smiley
So
boy.
next time I go, I might just
Smiley
get a
boy.
regular drink. For dessert, we had to order the custard pudding since, you know, the theme of
Como que come? Como? Como que você
I was
come?
pretty full at this point, so I could only get a few bites in. It tasted like any other custard flan or pudding that you'd find in Japan, except
How do
this
you
one was
eat
a
that?
cute round glass with pudding's
How do you eat that? And how do you feel good about yourself after eating it?
face on it. Of course, there was a little merch section.
Look at this. Now, remember that I said that the Jujutsu Kaisen merch was plain? Remember that I said that. This is merch.
One was in a cute round glass with pudding's face on it. Of course,
This is merch,
there was
okay?
a little merch section. at the
This is
cafe, and I
merch.
brought home my own pudding glass.
This is merch.
This is definitely one of my favorite cafes, and I can absolutely see myself coming back, especially since there was absolutely no wait.
And it wasn't even that expensive. I mean, okay. The cinnamon roll was 2 foods and 2 drinks. I'm pretty sure. But it wasn't that expensive.
Time or reservation required. 5 out of 5. The third permanent walk-up cafe I visited was the Shirohige Cream Puff Factory in Setagaya. Unlike the busy, bustling streets of Shinjuku and Harajuku that the other two were at,
Bro, okay,
Shirohige
this is on
located in a
theme.
really
This is
peaceful
on
green area
team
right by the
theme,
station.
okay?
You might notice the Studio Ghibli memorabilia as you walk in, and that's because this cafe specializes in Totoro-shaped cream puffs. They have different custard flavors depending on the
Look
season,
at
like peach
him.
and mango, and they also have a selection of other Totoro-themed sweets available for purchase.
Look at
So the bottom
him.
floor is the bakery, but if you go upstairs, you can enjoy a meal in the cafe and order those same Totoro cream puffs to eat in.
Look at his
We ordered
face.
2 cafe au laits, order those same Totoro
There's not a single thought behind those eyes. Not a single thought behind those eyes.
cream puffs to eat in. We ordered 2 cafe au laits, a sausage and salad plate with an assortment of bread, and a toasted pressed sandwich with roast.
Okay. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Look at this. Damn.
Roast pork, ham, cheddar, pickles, and roasted potatoes. It
Damn.
is so crispy and tasty. If I had to
Damn.
describe it in a word, it would be comfort. Speaking of which, the whole vibe of the cafe was extremely comfy and perfectly fit the Ghibli theme. We of course had to end the meal with a Totoro cream puff, and I had trouble putting into it with my
No.
fork. We ordered the regular custard vanilla flavor, and it was pretty good. But as usual, I couldn't finish it. This cafe goes on my list of places I want to take friends to, so I will definitely be returning. This cafe
Cost of our meal.
gets a 5 out of 5.
$30 for 2 whole meals? Okay.
The
Respect,
last type
respect.
of cafe I'll be talking about has given me the most stress out of all the others, and that would be permanent reservation cafes. Unlike other permanent cafes where you can just stroll up and maybe wait for a bit, these ones require a
Kirby!
reservation, and you'd think it'd be easy to get a table at these because they're here year-round, but you'd be wrong. Let's start with the easier one. The Straw Hat Cafe at the Ghibli Museum in Mitaka. Similarly to the Sailor Moon Museum Cafe, you don't actually need to book a reservation at the Straw Hat Cafe. You just need to purchase a ticket to the Ghibli Museum.
That looks
you can
so
access the
cool,
cafe. The Ghibli
actually.
Museum itself is really cool, and I definitely recommend going, especially since tickets are quite cheap, less than $10. Now, technically,
Less than $10?
I don't think the Straw Hat Cafe is meant to be a Ghibli-themed cafe, just more like a regular cafe whose whole purpose is to properly feed you while you're in the museum. So don't expect bacon and eggs from Howl's Moving Castle, or ramen from Ponyo, or even rice balls from Spirited Away. The presentation is not...
This looks... This is the best presentation they had for this.
what you'd expect from a Studio Ghibli branded cafe, and yes, they serve you the food on parchment paper and paper bowls. However, it actually tasted really, really good.
Okay, that's fair. Points.
I was genuinely shocked. Based on older Google reviews, it looks like there was a bigger menu and a bigger wait time before COVID, but they've both been reduced since then. So once tourism kicks...
Okay, what the fuck is this? Okay, what the fuck? This doesn't look good.
back up, you can maybe expect the wait times to be
Okay. Now this is fair.
longer again. We ordered the ketchup and chicken rice bowl, which came with half an egg and some Japanese mayo on top, fries that were actually so good and crispy, and a sausage hot dog with the cafe logo pressed into the bun. The sausage had a really nice snap
getting
to it, and
hungry.
it tasted delicious. For dessert, I got a cafe au lait, and we shared
Hang on.
a strawberry...
I'm gonna be right back. I think I heard something. Hang on. Just my parents. Just my parents. Just my parents. Everything's fine. It's just that it was like dead silent, and then suddenly I heard a shower. So I was like, what the fuck? It's my parents.
Omelet, which was really simple but really good.
Okay, that looks good. I'm not a fan of desserts, okay? Even though my name is Candy. I prefer like sweets like lollipops instead of whole desserts. Because I get sick of how sweet it is really fast, depending on how the dessert's like. I know if there's a lot of people that think like I do, in that case, at least. But this looks good.
Nice, airy, fluffy, and not too sweet. There was also a snack bar next to the cafe where you could get some extra items, so we also got curry balls and an ume soda. The ume soda was refreshing and sweet, and the curry balls were crazy good. Nice and crispy on the outside and steamy and flavorful on the inside. My only complaint was that one order only came with 2 balls. Straw Hat Cafe gets 4.5 out of 5 for me. Presentation might seem underwhelming, but it really hits
It wasn't even though they're underwhelming. I just found it weird.
after you've spent the day walking around the museum. If you prefer a cafe that leans more into the Ghibli imagery, there's always the Shirohige Cream Puff Factory. Of course,
Go ahead. What are you confused with? Pokemon Cafe. Okay, that's gonna be hell. That's gonna be hell. Mercenaria? Probably. I have neighbors.
more into the Ghibli imagery, there's
Probably.
always the Shirohige Cream
I mean, like, then I'm hearing it, so it could possibly be my house.
Puff Factory. Of course, we had to check out the Pokemon Cafe.
It could be also just like me doing my shit on my desk. Like, that's just the thing from my microphone. But you know. Não era? Putz! Putz. Putz.
So this is one of those
Okay,
Of course,
this is gonna be hell. Get in for a ride.
we
This is
had
gonna
to
be
check
hell.
out the Pokemon Cafe. So this is one of those cafes that are always completely booked pretty much every day. The earliest you can really book a reservation is a month in advance, and they open reservations for the next available day at 6 p.m. Miraculously, we were able to get a spot. All right, let's get straight to the point. The atmosphere is as adorable as you'd expect. There was a table
My
set up to
God.
look like 2 Pikachus were eating.
Okay. How do you eat this?
Atmosphere is as adorable.
Let me go back.
We were able to get a spot. All right, let's get straight to the point. The atmosphere is as
This
adorable
looks cute as hell.
as you'd expect. There was a table set up to look like
How do you,
Pikachus
how
were eating
together.
together. There was a giant chef Pikachu that came out and did a little dance for the customers. It was very, very cute. The food presentation was
How? No, how?
also super cute. Look at this Pikachu kebab plate I ordered. Look at this Eevee plate.
How? How am I supposed to eat this? Explain to me. How? How am I supposed to eat this? How am I supposed to eat this? How can I look Eevee in the eyes and just go nom? Nom nom nom.
ordered. Look at these super cute drinks.
What the fuck?
Unfortunately, they all look much better than they taste.
Bruh.
This is one of those cafes where you're truly paying for the aesthetic and the
Bruh,
presentation,
no shot it
because
tastes
the
bad.
taste was mediocre. The drinks were way too sweet, and the food wasn't really satisfying. Now keep in mind, this is probably because this cafe is more geared to kids, so the portion sizes and sweetness levels are pretty different from some of the other cafes we've been to. And as expected, the items are pretty expensive, but if you're a huge Pokemon fan, then the experience is still worth it, in my opinion. I'm just saying that right after we left the cafe, we had to go eat McDonald's to feel satisfied. Another plus is that it's right next to the Pokemon Center. So
Okay,
after
that's
your meal,
cool.
you can stroll in and take a look at all the Pokemon themed items you can take home with you. Like this very cursed Pikachu.
Among Us. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Overall, I'll have to give
What? 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 Mediocre food, $28? I can get a really good hamburger now. 2 of them for this price.
the Pokemon Cafe a 4 out of 5. Simply
What the
because
fuck?
it was everything you would want in a themed cafe.
Mm-mm.
Except for delicious.
Not worth it.
The Kirby Cafe
Da,
at
da, da, da,
Tokyo
da.
Skytree.
Please, please be good. Please, please. I beg of you. Please, 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 please.
This cafe was the final boss in my theme cafe journey. This cafe opens up reservations on the 10th every month for the month after. So for example, if you want to get a table in September, you need to camp out on the site on August 10th and wait for the reservation Hunger Games to begin. The site will be laggy due to high traffic. You will need to frantically figure out how to type your government name in katakana. And if you end up missing this reservation period, you will have to wait an entire month before you can try again. I was nervously awaiting the battle
What
on
the
August 10th. I set
fuck?
several alarms reminding me. I watched that loading screen turn round and round as the site struggled to make room for eager customers. And I got in, baby! Cafe number 12, let's go! Kirby Cafe! So like the Pokemon Cafe,
What the fuck? I feel overwhelmed just by the idea of having to book a cafe, an appointment there. What the fuck? Okay, this looks cool.
cafe was
It's the tree!
adorable inside and out. And we got to sit by the
That's
big
so
tree in the middle of the
cute.
restaurant. I ordered a salmon and apple.
Okay. Okay, this is presentation. This is presentation. This is presentation.
Avocado bowl, and Didas ordered a
This is presentation.
loco moco bowl.
If that food is shit, I will cry myself to sleep.
They were pretty tasty, although to be honest, you could just as easily make them at home. However, we were able to keep the little bowls as
You can keep them?
souvenirs, which I thought was really neat. We also ordered
Okay, the food is good, but not amazing. But, oh, no. I just noticed the moment that I paused here. I just noticed the moment that I paused here. We're about to witness a crime.
2 cafe au laits. with
Okay,
little
he's alive.
marshmallow Kirby's on top, and they
He's
were
alive.
so
He's
cute
alive.
and so delicious. I also ordered a peach soda, which was admittedly
Look at the curb in the background.
way too sweet for my liking, but it was still fun to drink. And for dessert, we of course
How do you eat this? How do you eat this? How do you eat a Kirby car? How do you eat a Kirby car? Kirby car.
had to order the Carby Jello cake. Just look at
No shot, the name of the thing is Carby. Oh my god, it's Carby. No. No. It's not named Carby. No. No.
it. It's so cute.
Okay, this is canon.
The
This is how
Carby
Kirby
Jell-O cake.
works.
Just look at
This
it.
is how it works. This is how Kirby
course,
works.
Had to order the
Look, look.
Carby Jell-O
Bonk,
cake.
bonk, bonk,
look at
bonk,
it.
bonk, 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 bonk.
Really. I'll be honest, I did not really eat any of it because I was pretty sugared out from my 2 drinks, but Didas really liked it, so you can take his word for it. In
Carby.
addition to the souvenir bowls, we
Okay.
received some super cute free coasters, and we got this plastic stirring stick that I think was an exclusive if you dined in. Afterwards, we hit up
Okay.
the merch store, and it took me a lot of strength not to buy everything I saw because they have some seriously cute merchandise. Even if you don't have a reservation at the cafe itself, you can pop in whenever you want to browse the merch. The food is quite expensive, but like I mentioned before, themed cafe food is always expensive, so I
Look
can't
at this.
really judge that aspect. if you're a huge Kirby fan, it's definitely worth.
Okay, the price is a lot. That's fair. Okay, the price is actually a lot. But the food was good. The presentation was adorable. The atmosphere is cool. And it was 2 drinks, a dessert, and an item. This is like a full-on ass meal. And it's a pretty fucking famous Kirby cafe. So you're also paying for the name. Fair.
Worth going.
I would say still expensive, but fair. You know, it's good. It's a good cafe. You're having a whole last meal, and you're also kind of paying for the name of the cafe has.
For like a special occasion or something. This one gets a 5 out of 5. Now let's review. Pop-up walk-up cafe. Pro. Easily
Okay. Oh, she's doing by categories. The pop-up wall cafe.
accessible. Con.
Fruits basket.
Typically lower quality and unpredictable wait time. For the pop-up reservation cafe. Pro. Better quality and no
Movie
wait time.
stand. Okay.
Con. It can
Okay.
be difficult to get a reservation, especially because of time exclusivity. For the permanent walk-up cafes. Pro.
Pum Pum
Easily
pudding.
accessible, but
Yes.
Con. Unpredictable wait time. And for the permanent reservation cafes, pro, year-round and no wait time. However, con,
Kirby
can be
for the
difficult to
win.
get a
Kirby for
reservation.
the win.
So, are themed cafes worth it? I'd say if you're a big fan of the anime or IP that the cafe is based
Kirby
on,
win.
yes,
Let's
it's worth
go.
going to at least once, especially if you go with a friend who's also a fan. It's even more worth it if you're like me and you really love that gimmicky, cute novelty stuff. Just keep in mind that what you're mostly paying for is the novelty of it.
Yes. That's what I mostly meant with the Kirby, because you're paying for the Kirby and for the cafe having a big ass name in Japan, apparently.
The food is pretty good. You'll always be able to find a better quality version
Look at this.
of what you're eating for much cheaper at a different restaurant. But let's be honest, you're not going to a themed cafe because you want high quality omurice. You're going so you can eat omurice that looks like a cute character sleeping in a little egg blanket, and you were so valid for that. So yeah,
You were
if you're a fan of
based.
something and there's a
Based.
pop-up collab
No final do dia, se você quiser comida boa, tu acha um lugar barato.
cafe for a limited time, definitely consider going next time you're in Japan.
Next time in Japan, of course, because I will be in Japan next. 1 to 12 more. Let's
We
go.
went. So we managed to
Oh shit. 12 more. 34 minutes. 12 more. 12 more.
So
What other cafes that we have? Okay, sponsor FMA, Fullmetal Alchemist, Final Fantasy 14, IB. I don't remember what IB is. Tokyo Mew Mew, Genshin Impact, Berserk, Miraculous Ladybug, BTS. BTS. This is BTS. Spy Family, Banana Fish, Fruits Basket again. Holy shit. The high school one that I forgot the name of.
I may have a bit of a problem. I have a crippling collab cafe addiction.
What the fuck?
I may have a bit of a problem. I have
What the fuck? From the same cafe. 3, 4, 3, 4. Entire row. 4, 6, 7, 8. Most of these you get it for free by buying a drink, by the way.
crippling collab cafe
This is what I mean by like, bro.
addiction, and it doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon. So lucky
What?
for you, you get to hear me talk about 12 more collab cafes that I had the pleasure of going to. Now, unlike the first video I did where I broke
Amiga, yeah, Amiga.
cafes into categories, the majority of the cafes in this video are pop-up reservation cafes, meaning by the time this video's out, they will have all ended. So this isn't really a travel suggestion video so much as it is just me trying to make up for all the money I've given to these cafes. Listen, I'll quit eventually, okay?
That's what they always say.
Also, I will not be judging wait time because I used a reservation system
I'm good.
for all of them, thank God. Instead, I'll be judging the merch they have available at
I'm
every
good.
cafe. Okay, let's just jump right into it. But first, I need to the Full Metal Alchemist collab at Square Enix Cafe.
I'm good. It's just that I have allergies. And I've been coughing because of it. I'm fine. Really.
In Akihabara. The Square Enix Cafe is technically a permanent cafe, but the collaborations they do cycle out every 2 months or so.
Okay, that's cool.
I ended up going to this cafe twice with my friend Daru because they had different menus
Look at the meat. Hang on.
every 2 months or so. I ended up going to this cafe
Look at this boy. Look at this guy. This looks tasty as hell. Even though it's just meat. Look at this.
twice with my friend Daru because they had
Look at this one. And even though it's meat, it
different
looks
menu items
good.
available depending on which dates you went. So we managed to try a
Black
lot of different
coffee.
things.
We gotta love it.
During our first visit, I tried the Roy Mustang Flame Alchemist drink, and Daru
This looks wrong.
ordered the Dwarf in
This looks wrong.
the Flask drink that came with a bunch of seaweed noodles on top. I also ordered
Oh yeah, it was seaweed, yeah.
the Philosopher's Stone drink, which
Okay, this looks cool.
came with a glowing ice cube. And I think out of all the drinks I tried during this visit, the Roy Mustang one was definitely the tastiest. We also ordered a greed salad, which was actually kind of heavy because there was a thick layer of creamy noodles underneath the salad. So it was pretty on theme. I ordered the Grandma Finako cream stew, and it was delicious. Super
Okay. Okay, apparently the food is good.
comfy, cheesy, warm, and savory. Daru and I also shared Ed's tomato risotto, which was not very good and was honestly kind of bland. For dessert, we shared an Al's chocolate
Look at it.
dome tart, which was super cute. And if you pulled away the Al wafer, there was a cute little cat inside the dome
Look at
sitting
the
in the
cat.
fruits. This was our favorite thing because of the cuteness factor and also because it actually tasted really good.
Emily actually likes a dessert.
During our second visit 1 week later, I ordered Alphonse's
Look at the little dude.
acid bacteria juice, which sounds disgusting, but it was actually pretty tasty. And the Taboo of Alchemy, which was a blue soda that you were supposed to pour pomegranate syrup into. It was also pretty tasty. Unfortunately, I couldn't say the same for Daru's Eastern Command's Bad Coffee, which sounds like an ironic name, but it was in fact really, really bad coffee.
Why did they do that at coffee, bro? You don't do that at coffee.
You're supposed to pour in the concentrated coffee syrup to turn it into good coffee, but unfortunately, no amount of alchemy could save how bad this was. But you know what? I can't really knock off points for that, because technically they did warn you. It's in
Oh,
the-
that's true. That's true. The name is Bad Coffee, and the taste is bad. A win is a win, I guess.
name. This time I ordered Armstrong's Artistic Kuru Kuru
Look
pasta,
at the mustache.
which wasn't bad. If you're an authentic pasta enthusiast, maybe don't order pasta at a collab cafe because you'll probably hate it, but personally, I will happily eat a can of Chef Boyardee, so my standards are much lower. Daru ordered Scar's Ishful steak, which was actually marinated grilled tofu over a bed of garlic breadcrumbs. It was pretty good.
It was tofu? I've been scammed.
But by far the best meal we ordered was Roy's flame grilled steak.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This. Wow.
It was a beautiful
Wow.
medium rare and it tasted so good. We absolutely murdered that plate together. For dessert, we ordered the Sweet Temptation of the Door of Truth, which came with granola,
cute.
whipped cream, candy jellies, frozen fruit, and chocolate ice cream. Lastly, Daru ordered Winry's apple pie, which I didn't eat, but Daru said the pie tasted pretty basic, but she really liked the slightly salty vanilla ice cream it came with. Okay, that's a lot. But like I said, this was over the course of 2 visits. The atmosphere was really cool. There was plenty of art on display on the walls, including a giant
Savage
illustration
Fane
on the
that,
wall
yeah.
behind us. And they were playing various opening theme songs. I really liked how creative they got with the food arrangement and names, and this is a great experience if you're a huge Full Metal Alchemist fan like Daru. So even though not absolutely everything was a hit, overall this cafe
This is sus. You weren't allowed to film the merch? Sus.
gets a 5 out of 5. Number 2, the Final Fantasy Eorzea Cafe in Akihabara. I hope I pronounced that right. This Final Fantasy 14 themed
Cats? Cats?
Cafe is actually a permanent reservation cafe. Someone actually told me about this cafe in the comment section in my
Final
first cafe
Fantasy
video, and
14.
I couldn't believe I missed it. So even though I don't play the game, I had to go. I went with Nabi, who actually plays the game, and the Gaming Beaver, who also doesn't play the game, but wanted
Who also doesn't play the game.
to come along to join the collab cafe experience. The atmosphere was really
Okay, this looks like a tavern. A D&D tavern, and I love it.
nice, and the interior was made to look like you were in Carline Canopy. One of the biggest standouts in the menu for this cafe was that they had a drink for every single class
This looks cool as hell.
in the game. Biggest
This-
standout was
this
made
looks
to look
cool.
like you were
Look-
in
look at the-
Carline
hang on.
Canopy. One of
Look at this one! It's a barrel!
the biggest standouts
Swords, big sword, little sword,
in the
spear,
menu for this cafe was
arrows, sword, little guy.
that they had a drink for every
Nossa, que legal. Que legal. Mage shit, gun, dragon, sword,
single class in the game.
spear, big sword, flower, butterfly.
And each
Yes, whatever this is. Little sword, whatever this is. What?
one looked
Tube, demon, axe.
unique. James
Bruh.
ordered the Summoner, Nabi ordered the Black Mage and the Crystal Tower, and I ordered the Scholar drink, mostly because it came with a butterfly-shaped spoon and I thought it was really pretty. For my appetizer, I ordered a Fat Cat pork bun, which is one of the cutest things I've ever seen
Look at this.
in a cafe, and also happened to be really tasty.
What?
James ordered the
how 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 yes,
beaver croquette.
it's not how do I eat this, it's how do I explain
for
this.
obvious reasons. He also ordered the mysterious muddy curry. Nabi ordered the Takeshi beef bowl, and I ordered the Chocobo carbonara, which very cute
Chocobo.
looking, did not taste very pleasant. The pasta
Bruh.
was kind of mushy and overcooked, and the sauce wasn't great. So if I could, I would have ordered
Bruh.
something else, but Nabi and James both really liked their dishes. For dessert, we
Oh,
shared the
remembering what you said in the last video. Going to a themed cafe is a hit or miss. You can get a really good food or a really bad one
demon crust
in the same menu.
tiramisu. Overall, I'd say the strongest
Look at the
parts about this
swords.
cafe would be the atmosphere and the variety of drinks they have available. And if you like collecting cafe coasters, this cafe gives you a coaster for every single item you order, not just drinks.
Every single
Unfortunately, there
item?
wasn't any merch available when I went, so I
Wow.
can't really tell you what extra things you can buy there. This cafe is definitely a must if you're a fan of the game.
Wow.
And I love how vast the menu is, so you could come here many times and never get the same thing twice. I think I'm gonna have to give this one like a very strong 4.8 out of 5. I just knocked off 0.2 points for not having merch, but like that's not a big deal. Number 3, Ebe at Sweets Paradise. This one might feel super nostalgic to some of you, as it did for me.
Oh.
The Ebe remake for the Switch, there was a special
I honestly, when I looked at it, I thought it was Mad Father, but then I read Ib, and I was like, "What the fuck's Ib?" Oh shit!
Ebe themed menu at Sweets Paradise. Now, the thing about Sweets Paradise is that it's a dessert buffet, and you have to pay the buffet ticket to eat here. And you might be thinking, but Emily, what if I just want to eat from the collab menu? I thought that
Mad
too,
Father, I
and,
played on stream, and I need to play it again from the start to actually finish it.
Too bad, you still need to pay for the buffet ticket in addition to the individual collab cafe menu items, even if you don't touch anything from the buffet.
What the fuck?
On the bright side, that means if you're still not full after you eat the collab stuff, you can gorge yourself on cake slices and pasta and curry afterwards. So just a heads up, if you ever book a collab cafe reservation with Sweets Paradise, expect an extra $10
At least be good. At least be good.
to be charged to your receipt. Anyway,
At
so
least
let's
be
talk
good.
about the food.
At
The first
least.
thing we ordered was the Gary mushroom pasta and the curry
It's giving a mori.
rice. They were
If you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's missing a black circle here, but you know.
fine. Presentation-wise, it wasn't anything special, and the Sweets Paradise buffet already has pasta and curry, so it felt like kind of a waste to pay extra for more curry and pasta that just had some extra wafers on it. But it tasted fine. For dessert, we ordered the Eid parfait, which was very cute, but it also tasted just fine. For our drinks, we got the blue lemonade and butterfly pea tea, which tasted,
Can I just say the presentation is underwhelming in a bad way.
you guessed it, fine. The
Everything tasted okay. Wow. Wow. And you had to pay extra? No.
merch was pretty basic with the usual file folders,
Basic merch? No.
acrylic charms,
1.5.
and at every other cafe. Like, this was honestly the most bare bones basic collab cafe you could possibly ask for. Not amazing,
1.5.
Not terrible, just fine. 2.5 out of 5, which is unfortunate.
I would easily give it like 1.5 too. Because like everything was like okay. Especially by how she's saying it, it's like I could make it better at home.
Because I feel like there's so much they could have done with the Eve's concept.
Like the presentation was underwhelming, the food was plain, the merch was not it. Probably didn't have any ambience either. Like, bro, fuck it.
Number 4, Tokyo Mew Mew at Molto Cafe in Ikebukuro.
Tokyo Mew
I
Mew!
was waiting for Tokyo Mew Mew to finally get their own cafe, and they did. I actually ended up going to this one twice. The first thing I tried was the Kishu plate.
This looks good. I wouldn't eat like half of it, but this looks good.
Which included a quiche, a side salad, fries, and a side of
What's a quiche? What's a quiche?
ratatouille.
I'm
ordered the
probably
Cafe Mew Mew
butchering the name. I'm sorry.
Ice plate, and I also ordered the strawberry chocolate fruit sandwich. During my second visit, I ordered the Aoyama black and white stew plate. And I'll be honest, all of these
Sorry.
items tasted pretty good, but presentation
That's where we're gonna get. The presentation's kind of lacking.
as there really wasn't a lot going on. Not even one of those low-effort wafer paper decorations. At that point, you're not really eating themed food, more like regular cafe food that's
Yeah.
extremely overpriced. But to be honest, I'd rather eat uninteresting-looking food that tastes good than the other way around, so
Yeah, that's
I still
fair.
had a good time, all things considered. The drinks, unfortunately, were a disappointment. We ordered the Ichigo tea, Minto drink, and Zakuro tea, and
No fucking way. This is all the theme that they had for it. Isn't Tokyo Mew Mew the whole point that they are working in the cafe? Or am I going crazy? Izumo. I think I'm going crazy.
they literally all tasted like water that was slightly flavored, which was a trip because they looked so vibrant and tasty. It threw me off. The merch was also pretty cute, but also super limited. It was the typical badges, charms, stickers, and file folders, and I ended up
Bruh.
picking up the stickers and file folders. Overall, this was a pleasant experience,
Bruh.
but I'll be honest, I was expecting a little more from a collab that seemed so obvious considering the characters work at a cute cafe in the anime.
I wasn't going crazy. Oh, there are 3 Mews. I wrote the wrong one. Did I wrote the wrong one? Or am I just going nuts? Why are there 3 Mews? Oh no, it's the right one. Yeah.
3 out of 5.
Yeah, yeah.
Number 5, Genshin Impact at Sweets Paradise.
Sweets Paradise. It's fucking Genshin Impact. You're gonna make a bank if this actually tastes good. Please.
Here we are at another Sweets
Please,
Paradise cafe.
please,
This time I went
please.
with
I
Daida's
beg of
Sonabi,
you.
and we ordered quite a bit. The atmosphere was nice and busy, they played footage from the game on the walls, and there was music from the Inazuma soundtrack playing the whole time.
Tokyo Mew Mew was nothing. It was plain. It was plain. It was expensive. No presentation. Limited merge. Now, what I was saying is, Sweets Paradise, please. It's Genshin Impact. You're already gonna make a bank. But if it actually tastes as good, you're making money forever.
Paradise. Here we are at another Sweets Paradise cafe. This time I went with Daida Sonabi, and we ordered quite a bit. The atmosphere was nice and busy, they played footage from the game on the walls, and there was music from the Inazuma soundtrack playing the whole time. I feel like this collab
Please.
definitely had more thought put into it than the Ebe Cafe, because they actually went out of their way to recreate some of the dishes from the game.
Hallelujah.
I ordered Kazuha's specialty dish, which was a grilled fish with rice and miso soup, which is a combo I usually really enjoy, but this fish didn't taste very seasoned, so I wasn't really a fan. We also ordered Toma's Oden, which tasted pretty good, as expected. I think it's hard to screw up Oden, to be honest. Daidas ordered Yai Miko's specialty dish, which was a kitsune udon, and it tasted really good, actually.
Okay, so only Kazuha was a miss. Okay, thank God.
He completely annihilated it. My personal favorite was Ayaka's specialty dish, which was both
Can I just say, this looks tasty as hell.
really pretty, like
It kind of looks like it's not something edible, but it still looks good and like num 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 num.
the one in the game, and super tasty. The outside was the super soft sweet mochi, and the inside had red bean, whipped cream, and strawberries. It was
Bean?
so good. The last dessert we tried was an anmitsu themed after Goro, and I felt pretty indifferent about this one. I wasn't really into it. For the drinks, I had to order Ayato's milk tea boba, and Daidas ordered Raiden Shogun's dango milk, which had a cute little blue ribbon on it like in the game.
That's so
I
cool.
unfortunately did not get to try it because he drank it so fast, but he really enjoyed it, so I'm assuming it was really good. Nabi ordered the black oolong tea and karage combo, which she also enjoyed. Overall, the food and drinks were pretty good, and I liked that some of the items were presented in the same likeness as their game counterparts. I got to take home a big stack of coasters that they gave out for each item we ordered.
Okay.
And while the
Okay, it was for each item. It wasn't for each drink. Okay.
merch section had the usual acrylic stands, badges, and file folders, you could also purchase plush slimes, bags, and washi tape for every region in Genshin besides Sumeru, which
I was expecting to be plain because it's fucking Genshin, but they actually did cool shit.
dedicated
5 out of 5.
an entire journal page to. Since it was Eula's birthday week, we also received a free Eula postcard,
Who's Eula? Is she a new character? Is she a new character?
which I also pasted in my journal. Daidas usually hates collab cafes, and he really liked this one, so this one counts as a success in my book. 5 out of 5, sure. Number 6, Berserk Cafe in Chiyoda. First off, the atmosphere was great
There you go. There you go, Vimasti.
because the first thing you see when you walk in is this giant cardboard display of guts, which looked incredible, and his iconic Dragon Slayer sword right underneath it. In the same room, there's framed art on display that you can browse through, which I'd never seen a collab cafe do, so that was really cool. Similarly to the Square Enix cafe, the ordering system cafe do, so that
Honestly, I knew I recognized
really
the tattoo that you're getting.
was cool.
I watched this video before.
Similarly to the Square Enix cafe, the ordering system was great because you got to just swipe through the menu and select which items you wanted. And you could actually order merch this way too. I just ordered the branded sacrifice roast beef sandwich,
Okay, this looks good.
which was literally just a sandwich and fries with the symbol on the sandwich. This was 1,540 yen, are you kidding me? It was meh. He also ordered
It was man,
the
no.
Griffith chicken wings, which I think were fine. I'll be honest, they weren't very memorable. I just remember them being kind of lukewarm. We both agreed that the tastiest item on the menu was the meat-wrapped rice ball on a stick that
Go ahead. Sure.
was meant to look like the Giant Slayer sword. It was pretty good. Can't really go wrong with a combo like meat and rice. I also ordered Casca's pomegranate kelpis, which I thought tasted really good. Now, the real highlight of this cafe was the merch. Some of the things you could get included a glitter key holder, a glass with a face, temporary tattoos, a metallic poster of Guts and Griffith, acrylic coasters, and prints of the artwork that was on display at the front of the cafe.
That's
Titus
cool.
ended up getting a Berserk branded ramen bowl, which he was very excited about, and some blind bag acrylic coasters.
That's cool.
We received free cardboard coasters with every item that we ordered, and the artwork on each of them looked spectacular. Overall, the food was pretty meh, but the merch was some of the most interesting I'd ever seen in a collab cafe, and the display section was really neat. At 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah, that's fair.
Number 7, the Miraculous Ladybug Cafe in Akihabara. Now, I know I haven't watched Miraculous Ladybug in years,
Okay. Sure.
and I've long since given up on this show, but I was intrigued by the fact that there even was a Miraculous Ladybug collab cafe going on. So here's my thoughts on the
I'm confused.
food. For the drinks, Daru and I ordered the Ladybug Berry Soda and the Cat Noir Kiwi
This looks cool. This looks cool.
Calpis drink, which we both
I will have to bring knowledge from like 5 years ago.
really enjoyed.
Que pacha, huh?
For our entrees, I ordered the chibi lunch, which included a small salad, potato wedges, some fried chicken, pasta, and what I think was a sweet
I'm confused. It's just that you going to Japan and suddenly there's a miraculous ladybug fucking cafe just gives me like, this is off.
potato stew.
This wasn't supposed to be here.
I thought it tasted pretty good, but it did sort of
And also, I thought the show had ended 3 years ago.
give me the vibe of like a school lunch. Daru ordered the mini cheeseburger plate, which she wasn't really impressed by, and again, feels a little like a school lunch. I think the real stars of this collab were the desserts. For dessert, we ordered the
Wow.
Sweethearts ice cream, which actually looked like the one from the show, and it had flavors of ramune on top and berry on the bottom.
That looks good.
And the
That looks
marinette
good.
macaron plate, which had a strawberry macaron, a cream puff, and berry panna cotta. This plate was actually pretty good, especially the macaron. Holy cow, the macaron was so tasty, which I really wasn't expecting. Overall, I'd say the highlights of this collab were definitely the desserts and drinks in both presentation and taste. I liked that they had so many different drink options for the different characters, so I sort of wish I'd ordered more. The merch section had the usual badges, acrylic stands, and charms, so no extra points in that area, unfortunately. This one also gets a 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Number 8,
Yeah.
BT21 at Shibuya 109. I know
BTS.
this one is technically not an anime, but the theme of this cafe
Anime miraculous is? Sorry, Emily. It's not Richie, but miraculous
So-
anime?
cute. I had to check it out.
Maybe on the demo, but not anymore.
This time, I went with a friend who's a big K-pop fan, and we were immediately
Go
ecstatic over the cute magic themed decor.
Get it,
For our visit,
like
we
that.
received
Break
a
it
pretty little
down.
memo pad and adorable star-shaped coasters, which is a
I only know the lyrics to the song thanks to Lucas and Nothing
nice
Series.
change of shape from all the circle and square coasters I'd been getting.
Judges
We both ordered the magical milk tea, which was a tea drink that came with a big
That's it,
cloud of cotton candy on
you
top,
might
and a cup
be.
of milk that you're supposed to pour over the
Okay, that's cool. That's really cool.
cotton candy and watch it
Oh,
magically
God,
disintegrate
baby,
into your tea.
baby.
It was really good. Definitely one of the more fun drinks I've had at a collab cafe. For the meal itself, we decided to share the magical tea time set and order one additional food plate because we knew we couldn't finish a whole dessert plate on our own. Presentation of this pastry stand meal was
Hang on, let me go back. I was singing the lyrics from
came
Lucas
with
and
a
Nothing
big
Series.
cloud of cotton candy on top and a cup of milk that you're supposed to
Cotton candy and milk? Is that good?
pour over the cotton candy and watch it magically disintegrate into your tea. It was really good. Definitely one of the more fun drinks I've had at a collab cafe. For the meal itself,
Just wait until Emily finds out that one Outback drink that is a shark.
we decided to share the magical tea time set and order one additional food plate. because we
That's
knew we
cute.
couldn't finish a whole dessert plate on our own. The presentation of this pastry stand meal was so cute. The
The
savory plate
rainbow.
had a sandwich, veggies, and a pasta gratin with mashed potatoes in the likeness of the BT21 character of your choosing. And the dessert plate had a spread of fruit, this really cute rainbow decoration made out of
Why
syrup
did
and cotton
Why did the bot got you? That's homophobic.
candy, and a yogurt mousse tart that looked like the character of your choosing again. To be totally honest, I think everything looked better than they tasted. Like, I loved that there were so many vegetables and fruits, but somehow it all tasted very okay. Like, nothing was bad, but nothing was super great in any way either, and I was left feeling a little unsatisfied. The highlight of this cafe for me was definitely the adorable atmosphere
Yeah.
and presentation. But
Yeah.
considering how expensive the plates were, I think I was expecting just a little more flavor. Especially those sandwiches. Those were not great. The merch store had some pretty interesting stuff, like a mug, washi tape, handkerchiefs.
Plan! I'm doing my work, okay? It's just that the video's in the background. I'm doing it. I swear. I swear.
Acrylic coasters, and little handheld mirrors. I feel like this was slightly better than the average collab cafe experience. I just wished it was a little tastier. I'm gonna give this one a very soft 3.5 out of 5. Number 9.
Likely story. It's English homework. What did you expect from me? I'm doing it right now, talking. But I'm actually writing it. I swear, I'm actually writing it.
Family at Sweets Paradise. Hey, we're
Please, Sweets. I muted myself. Please, Sweets Paradise. This is another money bank for you. This is another money bag for you. Please, just be good. Please.
back at Sweets Paradise, and this time
Please. This is another money bag for you. Please.
I
Don't fuck this up.
managed to get a reservation for a Spy Family collaboration. This time, I dragged James and Whitney with me because they've been enjoying the show too. Okay, so
I
first
need to watch it. I watched like the first 3 episodes and then I never watched it again.
off, I have to knock off points for the atmosphere. Not that it was ugly or anything, but they kept playing just the second season opening over and over again the entire time, and it got to a point where I no longer enjoy hearing the opening. So thank you for that, Sweets Paradise. Anyways,
Bruh.
right, the food. First thing I ordered was the Bond Parfait, and I need you to look at how cute this is. Full marks on presentation just for this cutie alone. I don't care if it's biased, look at him. James ordered the Anya
This looks cute. This looks cute.
strawberry soda, and Whitney ordered the
Full
Bond
to gonna
coconut
doce.
boba, which both looked so cute next to each
Evolve.
other. I also
Evolve.
ordered Damien's sparkling
Oh, look at.
grape soda, which came with a small side of Pop Rocks that you could put in the drink. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. James ordered the Becky spaghetti, which he liked, and he said the noodles had sort of an udon-like texture, which sounds amazing. I kind of wish I got that too, actually. Whitney ordered Damien's cafeteria steak set, which sounds unappealing, but
I'm hungry.
I tried some, and it actually tasted pretty good. Of course, nothing like an actual steak, but it had a strong savory flavor, and Whitney liked it, although she did say it got a little salty near the last few bites. I ordered the Lloyd omurice plate, and it was actually pretty good. The egg was nice and creamy on the inside, and the bread slices were fine. It was just bread and cheese. Lastly, for dessert, I ordered Yours chocolate cake, which was very prettily put together, but to no one's surprise, the chocolate was just a little too rich and intense for me and Whitney, which means it was absolutely heavenly to a chocolate lover like James, who graciously finished it for us. I think the presentation and taste of everything was pretty great, and the most disappointing part for me was the merch section. With an anime as popular and huge as
I mean, the lore isn't that she made it. She's just there.
Spy Family, I sort of expected a bigger selection of merch, maybe some
And honestly, the chocolate being really strong for someone that doesn't know how to cook actually makes sense. Because I know a lot of people that does like desserts and stuff, and they always try to balance out the chocolate to not be too heavy so people can actually eat it a lot. So it being too strong actually makes sense.
interesting
She doesn't know how to bake.
stuff, but no, it was the usual badges, acrylic stamps, and stickers. Same stuff you see at every collab cafe. And of course the stationery was expensive, and of course I got it anyway because I wanted to paste it in my journal. And look, I swear I have
Same.
actual journal entries
Same.
in here. It's just slowly devolved into a collab cafe picture book. Anyways, 4 out of 5. Number
I would say, oh yeah, she took points because of the sound that kept playing and playing and playing. But if it wasn't for that, I would say like 4.5 because at least the merch is there.
10, Banana Fish at the Box Cafe and
At least the merch is there, right? Final Fantasy 14.
Space in Shinjuku. Nobody is safe from the Emirichu Collab Cafe Buddy Acquisition Committee. This time, I dragged Connor to a Banana Fish Cafe because
Look at his face.
he really likes that anime.
he's so happy to be here.
So first off, this cafe menu was interesting because it featured menu items inspired by other regions, which actually made it really difficult for me to figure out what I wanted to eat. Like, for instance, I wasn't gonna get the New York bagel sandwich plate because I am well aware of what a good New York bacon, egg, and cheese tastes like, and I've never had to pay more than like $5 for one. So there was no way in hell I was gonna pay 1,500 yen for a bagel sandwich that would undoubtedly fail to reach the high standard I already had for bagel sandwiches. I wasn't gonna get the banh mi plate because I also happen to know what a good banh mi tastes like. And again, you usually don't have to pay more than like $4 for one, so this also felt like I was setting myself up for disappointment. However, thanks to amusement parks and movie theaters, I am all too familiar with having to pay jacked up prices for a hot dog. So in order to give this cafe even a fighting chance at a good score, I had to go for the hot dog. And I mean, it was fine. It didn't taste bad or anything. It had a nice snap to it. It looked pretty. It had veggies. It was a hot dog.
Mid.
The stuff on the side was
Mid.
I just don't think seaweed and tofu make a good side dish for hot dogs.
How much
but
did
what do I know?
how much did this hot dog cost again? How much did the hot dog cost again?
Chance at a good score, I had to.
How much is 500 yen? 500 yen. What the fuck? 52 reals? I can get a better hot dog than this for that price. Like, 2 of them. And in Brazil, we're gonna call it simple, and it has more stuff than that, and it tastes better.
To go for the hot dog.
What
Was
the
it, but what do I
fuck?
know? Connor ordered the tomato and sardine pasta, which he surprisingly really enjoyed.
What did you say?
Mickey, I'm doing it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm doing it.
It's not bad. It's pretty good.
Mickey, I'm doing it. I'm sorry.
Not mid. Actually, it's pretty good. 8 out of 10.
For drinks, we first ordered the ash drink and Eiji drink, both of which were pretty good. And then I got the shorter drink, which I thought I was gonna like because it's a mango milk tea, but we both thought it tasted really nasty. But the colorful soda float I ordered was delicious, especially when I mixed the vanilla ice cream into it, because then it became this really tasty.
The redeem does.
milk.
So the redeem is mostly okay. I need a room to talk about this because I did that yesterday, and then there were like 2 people here. I've been busy for the past few days with a lot of stuff to do, and I still want to stream. So what I'm doing is multitasking. I'm doing homework while I'm doing the stream. So when I got 2 off my work, that is like, Candy, you have shit to do. Go do your shit. Go. So I remember that, oh shit, I have things to do.
Shake. My only complaint being that there was way too much ice. Come on, what is this? You're gonna charge me 950 yen and fill up like 75% of the glass with ice? Get it together, Box Cafe in space! Anyways,
Wow.
for dessert, we ordered the French toast plate, which was pretty but terrible.
I mean, if
Easily
it
some of the worst
works,
French
yeah,
toast either of
it's
us have ever
working.
eaten. We could only get like a few bites in, and then we had to give up. But the caramel pancakes were pretty alright. I especially liked the sprinkling of pistachio nuts on top. A bit too much cream, but way better than the French toast. Honestly, I don't really know what to rate this one because everything seemed so wildly hit or miss. So I think this is one of those menu RNG type of situations where you just have to hope you picked the better tasting items.
2.5.
I'm gonna say like 3.5 out of 5.
Okay.
The rating
I mean, most of the foods were good.
system in this video is completely arbitrary, so you can disagree with me if you want. It's fine. I'm gonna say 3.5 out of 5. We didn't buy anything from the merch section, but I thought the most interesting thing was this
Plate!
super cute plate that our French toast was served on.
Plate!
Number 11, Fruits Basket
Again.
in Osaka. If anyone ever dares to question my devotion to collab
Oh, same anime, different place. Okay.
cafes and specifically Fruits Basket, I just want you to know I made the spontaneous decision to travel all the way to Osaka for a day just to go to the Fruits Basket 30th anniversary cafe because they did one in Tokyo, except it was back in early March when I hadn't moved here yet, so I missed out on it. And then they announced that they were going to do one in Osaka, and I was like, was my only chance to go to the Fruits Basket 30th anniversary cafe, so I did. But
My
I wasn't
God,
alone,
brave
because if
girl.
there's anyone who's always down to enable me in my impulsive fandom-driven pursuit for the next best cafe, it's Daru.
Brave
We
girl,
decided to
brave.
take the Shinkansen to Osaka in the morning.
Don't
so
worry,
we
the
could catch
cafe
an early
run.
lunch at
I mean, it looks plain, but you know.
the cafe, and then go again for an
What the fuck? What the fuck?
early dinner before hopping on the
What the fuck? This looks more plain than the burger.
train back to Tokyo. I even brought along my Furuba acrylic stand to take pictures with, because if I'm gonna travel all the way to Osaka for a collab cafe, I'm gonna be a little extra about it. We ordered almost the entire menu, so let's
What?
get right into it. First of all, the atmosphere was nostalgia heaven. There were gorgeous illustrations up on the wall, they were playing the soundtrack from the anime on the speakers, and there was that same convenient tablet ordering system at the tables where you could also order the merch. And oh my god, the merch! There was so much you could buy, it was almost overwhelming. We're gonna get into that after the food, but I'm telling you
Prince?
right now, it was the highlight
Mug?
of this cafe. For
Mug?
lunch, Daru and I started our order with a
Mug.
Kyo orange cocktail and a Kureno peach oolong tea. And unsurprisingly, they were both way too sweet. And I know it wasn't just me, because the guy sitting in front of me also ordered the peach oolong tea, and I heard him say amasugiru after taking a sip, so it's already not off to the best start.
Me too, buddy.
I also ordered a cafe latte with Yuki's face printed on it, and it tasted
Yeah, that's
fine.
it.
Pretty much
Amazing.
the same as every other cafe latte I've ever ordered at a collab cafe. I was really excited to try the Kyo burger because I thought it looked adorable, but it was
Adorable? Emily, you went to the Kirby Cafe. How does this looks adorable? You went to the Kirby Cafe. How? Sure.
I was really excited to try the Kyo burger because I thought it looked adorable, but it was god awful. Genuinely could not finish it. The buns were cold. I've had better burgers at McDonald's. Daru ordered the Yuki curry, which came out
How that much did that cost? 13, 20, 45. 45. That's a Burger King full combo. But Burger King actually tastes good in Brazil. Just letting you guys know. Just letting you guys know.
I was really excited to try the Kyo McDonald's.
Question,
A lot
go
more
ahead.
vegetables in it than what you
McDonald's in Brazil tastes basic. Burger King, depending of which one that you actually get those like barbecue grilled ones that taste really fucking good. But I'm mostly saying for burgers though. Like McDonald's burgers are kind of basic, but then you get like the fries and the ice cream and stuff, and it's actually kind of good. Burger King is like you're gonna have a nice meal, but that's it.
usually get. from a
Like you're gonna eat for well as hell, but if you're gonna get an ice cream, just go to a different place.
collab cafe.
Pizza Hut, I'm more a burger person, so I tend to go on Burger King.
Curry, and it tasted like what you'd expect. However, there was one thing that ruined the whole dish for us. To replicate Yuki's ears, they put ham on dark chocolate and then stuck it into the rice.
Ham, dark chocolate, and fucking white rice. Or ham, dark chocolate, and plain white rice. I feel sick. Chocolate curry with pumpkin. How does that work?
Dark chocolate? Why? You couldn't use like a mushroom or maybe even one of those wafer papers? Chocolate? We thought maybe it was a flavor combo that was secretly good, but no, it tasted gross. It tasted like ham and dark chocolate over rice. At this point, we are praying to God the dessert will be the saving grace. We ordered the Kyoyuki chocolate
Okay, that
lava
looks
cake,
cute.
and similarly to my experience with the Your Chocolate cake from the Spy Family Cafe, this cake was too
Cheddar cheese sushi rolls. What the fuck?
rich and chocolatey for me personally, but Daru loved it. So hey, one good thing out of like 5 things.
That's true. They ordered almost the entire menu and only one thing was good.
The things we ordered when we came back during dinner time ended up being a lot better. For drinks, I ordered the Toru strawberry milk, which tasted pretty good, but it then occurred to me that I forgot my lactate pills, and I was afraid of what an entire glass of milk was gonna do to me. So
Oh,
I
wow.
passed it off to Daru.
This card?
I
Okay.
also ordered Ayame's berry soda float, which was one of the best tasting things I'd ordered that whole day. I was worried it'd be too sweet like the drinks we had during lunch, but it was honestly perfect. Daru got the cursed jelly fruit punch, which is supposed to change color once you add the lemon juice.
Wow.
And I'm gonna be
Okay.
honest, I don't remember if we
Oh
actually
no,
ever did.
I just saw
We
what a
didn't try
piece
it,
he
but she
was.
thought it
Oh
alright.
no.
For dinner, we ordered the somen, which was the most normal thing on the menu, but I thought it was pretty good. Daru said the somen noodles are overcooked, but at this point, we just wanted something edible, okay? The bar's in hell.
Yeah, that's
The
fair.
best thing that we ordered ended up being the Toru rice
By the
ball
way, I'm gonna watch this video. I'm gonna end 2 hours.
plate. How fitting that the best girl ended up being the best item. One of the
Bruh,
rice balls had her
Emily.
cute little face on the front and a little umeboshi on the back. Maybe it's because this was a super normal Japanese meal, but everything from the tamagoyaki to the salmon to the mackerel to little sausages wrapped in bacon tasted great. I was grateful that I could leave the cafe with at least one good meal in my stomach.
Yeah, that's fair.
For dessert, we decided to share the dessert plate, which included 2 mini parfaits, some citrus fruits, some more fruit in an orange bowl, a crepe cake slice, and some tea cookies. This
Gonna
one
have to make
tasted pretty
my,
okay. I liked the fruits, but Dara and I both agree that the
my
crepe cake
letter
slice was
small.
not the best. You could legitimately get a better tasting
Yeah,
one
that's
from a
true.
konbini. But we really liked the presentation of the whole thing, and it came with some free little postcards that featured pages from the manga, and
At
you know I had to
least
take that into
that.
my journal.
At
But the most
least
exciting
that.
part for me was the merch and free little goodies. We received a coaster for every item we ordered, so we ended up with a lot of coasters, which I was very happy about. And 2 larger sized postcards of Yuki and Kyo, which of course I had to put in my journal because where else was I gonna put it? I decided to treat myself to 2 prints that featured art from the manga and some blind bag acrylic coasters. Yes, I know I already have a massive collection of free cardboard coasters, but look at
Jesus.
these designs and tell me I was just supposed to walk away from these. I stopped there, but they had more things for sale like framed fridge magnets, a mug, a cafe art stencil, reproduced prints of fruit basket illustrations, etc.
Jesus.
This
I
trip was
have
a lot of
I have 2 cup holders and I don't think it's enough. Like I think it's enough. I just don't think it's good because they have holes in it. So it doesn't work very well.
fun, but I think for next time, if I ever do something like this again, I'll make it a multi-day trip because it doesn't really make sense to go to the city most known for its delicious food only to go to the worst kind of place for good food.
That's true.
If we're counting the bullet train tickets, this was hands down the most expensive cafe trip I've ever done, but I made some pretty good memories. 2.5 out of 5. Number 12. Last but not least, the Oran High School Host Club Collab Cafe in Chiyoda.
Please.
This time, we're actually going to the same venue as the Berserk Cafe. And this collab is licensed under the same company as Berserk and Fruits Basket, which means, uh-oh, the food is probably gonna suck, but the merch will be amazing. Like the Berserk Cafe, the moment you walk in, you're greeted by a large cutout display of the host club in their adorable cafe outfits, and a bunch of framed illustrations on the walls that you can admire before you get seated for your reservation. I really wish more cafes did this because it's such a nice addition to the atmosphere, and I love that you
Please
can
be
purchase a
good.
print if you
The
really like one of
ambience.
them.
We know
down,
the ambience is gonna be good. Please, the food be good.
scrolled through the iPad. Is that an Oron teacup set pre-order for 8,800 yen? Who in their right
Price check. Price check. Price checked. 8. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's not even a full mug. That's like 25% of one. And it costs us 300 reals. 300 reals? 300. 300.
Mine would buy this. Me.
My god.
I am that person. I'm sorry. Listen, Daru and I may have both gotten a little excited with the merch, okay? They had a canvas print, they had washi tape, a postcard set, acrylic coat. Excited with the merch, okay? They had a canvas print, they had washi
Oh my, it's smaller than the acrylic standee. And it's on a fucking plate.
tape, a postcard set,
It's smaller than a like
acrylic coasters, a ticket holder with stickers, an orange.
Carrie, no! You're not sending! Carrie, thank you for the raid! Welcome, Carrie haters! I'm so sorry, we're almost ending though. Thank you for the raid! Oh my god. Don't worry. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How was your stream? Hope it was alright. We're watching some videos while I do some multitasking. Doing other stuff in the background, and we're watching anime cafe videos. We're currently on the last one that this person reviewed, which is the I forgot the full name of the anime. And we're currently looking at the merch. We did not see what the person bought yet. Hope your stream was fun though. Thank you for the raid. Ah, wrong tab. Wrong tab. E.
Branded tea bag. I almost ignored the acrylic
It
stands and then
was,
noticed
that's
that they came
cool.
with a little table, so then I had to get it.
Oh my god. Gonna get all the merch. He's gonna get all the merch in the store. But okay, but the idea of it coming with tables is cool. The idea of the acrylic standees coming with tables is actually cool though. I appreciate it.
Okay, we're moving on from the merch. You get it. It gets full marks, 5 stars. Let's talk about the food. I ordered Haruhi's strawberry soda, and as expected, I thought it was delicious. Daru ordered Kyoya's lime tonic, which came with black pepper sprinkled on top, because it apparently signified Kyoya's dislike for sweet things? Which, like, alright, interesting choice. Honestly, after ham dark
It was a sweet drink with bitter on it. You could have just not made it a sweet drink. But you know what?
chocolate
Sure.
Yuki curry, I just don't question
Sure.
anything anymore. I also got Honey's rosehip strawberry tea, which looked very cute but tasted very gross.
Bruh.
We also ordered a cafe latte with Tamaki's
Okay. This is cool. Not black and white, not simple. Cool.
face printed on it.
Cool,
and it
cool,
tasted
cool.
fine. Again, cafe latte always tastes as you'd expect. Daru ordered the Kyoya burger, and
This looks plain. I'm sorry.
tastes as you'd expect. Daru ordered
This looks plain. What is this? What is this? Is that even? I don't think this even looks cooked. What?
the Kyoya burger, and okay. So, seeing as how Hakusensha is behind this collab as they were with the Furuba collab, I sort of expected it to taste like the Kyo burger, and it did. But somehow it was even worse because
How do you get a burger wrong? How? Sure.
it came with a side of 2 very dried up pieces of squid, and I love squid, so this was heartbreaking.
It came with squid, burger, freaking salad, fried egg, potatoes. Squid? Squid.
And yes, those are unseasoned boiled potatoes.
Unseasoned boiled potatoes. Unseasoned boiled potatoes. With a burger. Unseasoned boiled potatoes. With a burger that also has squid.
Does this meal look like a meal fit for someone as refined and elegant as Kyoya? Boiled
The character is refined. Classy guy. And that's... I mean, it's the same people that made the bad coffee actually taste bad. So, you know.
unseasoned potatoes and cold buns? Again? I ordered the Karu and Hikaru curry, which was advertised like a prank that the twins are playing on you because one side of the curry is supposed to be super spicy and you need to figure out which one it is, which sounds like a lot of fun. But then I received the curry and before even tasting it, I was like, oh boy, which side is the spicier side? I wonder if it's the side that has cayenne pepper messily spattered all over it.
Bruh. No way. No. No way. That was such a fun idea. I'm hungry now though. We've been here for like 2 hours. I actually ate during the stream and I'm hungry now. And it hasn't been like an hour. Like a lot of stuff tastes as good, like looks good. And then she describes it and it's horrible. And then everyone just gets sad. There were ones that were genuinely like, okay, this looks good. Oh, let's fucking go. It actually tastes good. And then there was this like, please. And then it didn't work.
Did you even try?
Like, Final Fantasy 14, I'm pretty sure. The food all looked cool. And then it was just plain. Berserk also kind of had that. So it's kind of sad. Like the food looks good. Like I think this BT21 one. Like look at in the preview. Look at it, and then it tasted plain.
And that's my biggest problem with the Hakusensha branded collab cafes. The food almost feels bad on purpose. The most decent thing we ate was the Honey Senpai strawberry cake, which had a really nice custard filling in the middle, and it was very cute. But I'm once again begging cafes to please use less cream in their desserts because like 50% of
this is 70% cream, 10% cake. I know the math is wrong, but that's the reason. Like, bro, look at this. Half of the size and all of the sides. Cake, where the cake? I don't know where the cake is. Pretty sure the cake is a lie.
this cake was just entirely cream. We are drowning in cream. Please, the cream to cake ratio is atrocious. 2 out of 5. So
that's fair, bro. How was the
cake ratio is atrocious. 2 out of 5.
Bro, she spent like this probably. She said that the fruits basket one was the one that she most spent money. But think about how she bought a bunch of food and merged from this one, and the taste was bad. Let's think about it. You go to a place that you need to get a reservation from of a thing that you like. You are all hyped. You go there. The atmosphere is cool. The merch is amazing. And then the food is fucking bad. And the presentation is meh. Like, bro. What? How? Like, especially, like, this is her that went there. Atmosphere, pretty. Presentation, could be better. Taste, I am traumatized. Merch, wallet death. Rating, 2 out of 5. It's like, I think this was the worst rated one out of all of these. And this is probably the second one that she most spent money.
5. So, if you go to a collab cafe with a really awesome merch selection, I recommend buying maybe a drink or two and then spending your money on the exclusive merch
Like,
And
look
if
at
you
this. The
do
place
get
looks
food,
so cool.
I recommend sticking to the more Japanese dishes because they're more likely to taste good. Just don't get the burgers.
Bro, that's what I said when both of those burgers came up. How would you mess up a burger? You can put bun and burger and call it a burger, and there will people that will eat it. How do you mess it up? You can put buns, burger. That's a burger. How do you mess it up? And how do you mess French fries? Like, I don't believe this one until now. How do you do a burger? Burger. And instead of putting French fries, you put unseasoned boiled potatoes. How? Like, I know bad French fries can be bad, but how do you give me boiled, unseasoned ones? Like, this one probably tasted like, okay, I've seen better, but this, what? How?
I'm starting to get a pretty good idea of which venues will have the better food, merch, and presentation, especially since I've gone to more than 24 of these. So when I inevitably
More than 24?
make my third cafe video, you'll hear
Oh my god, there's gonna be a third one. When she launches the third one, we'll watch it. Mark it. And if she actually does launch it, remind me.
hear more about that.
I will wait for it to actually watch it on the stream for the first time. I will do it.
Oh, and side note, I went back to the Kirby Cafe for a friend's birthday, and I'm happy to report that the food was delicious.
Look at this. This is what I'm talking about.
Inevitably make my third cafe video, you'll hear more about that. Oh, and side note,
This is
I
what
went
I'm
back
talking
to the
about.
Kirby
This is what I'm talking about.
Cafe for a friend's birthday, and I'm happy to
This is what I'm talking about.
report that the food was delicious. Everything was adorable.
Is it hard?
It was actually an even
Is it hard?
better experience than the first time I went, and
Is it hard?
the merch store is updated very frequently, and we picked up this really cute Kirby Cafe music box. Look at it! So yeah, Kirby Cafe is still a 5 out of 5. If you get the chance to reserve, you totally...
Who's gonna help me go to Japan? Who's gonna help me go to Japan so I can go to the Kirby Cafe? Huh?
should, and make sure you do it a month in advance because it is very popular for a reason. Alright, I'm gonna go. Hope you enjoyed this video, and normally I don't ever ask for extra engagement, but please leave a comment or something because going to 12 collab cafes is stupid expensive.
Compra
and I need
bilhetes
to know
primeiro.
this video for all it's worth. Mommy Susan, please.
Okay, this was a lot of fun. Thank you for being my company for my dinner and for my homework. There won't be streams tomorrow. There's a lot of stuff going on tomorrow that I'm gonna watch and participate, stuff like that. That's not gonna be like, at least that's not gonna be live. And I'm gonna promise over here, tomorrow there will be the first gameplay to a game that I'm waiting for it to launch for 3 years now. It's gonna be in Portuguese, but I will turn on captions. Will work completely fine. I will gladly no, because I'll be anxious as hell. But I will try and wait for me to watch it on stream Saturday with you all. I will do it for you guys. The company said that it's okay to watch it on stream, even on video or live, even though I won't be able to watch it live, sadly. I will catch the video Saturday on stream to watch it for the first time with you guys. The famous Enigma do Medo, yes. And once it launches, I will play it on stream fully. It will probably Candy bilingual stream, me switching from Portuguese to English because I know I will be so fucking excited. I will forget how to English. But again, captions. Once I upload the gameplay to YouTube, I will try to get it captioned before I eventually launch it. So the ENs can know about this amazing thing that is our paranormal order and stuff like that. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I've been excited for this since it was first announced. So but thank you guys for joining today's stream. It was really fun. Thank you for being my company throughout homework and watching cafes and my dinner. It wasn't as alone anymore. It wasn't as alone. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you all have a good day, a good afternoon, or a good night. You know, time is relative. I will raid you guys to crash. Crash yes. Yes, crash yes. Crash yes. Raid you guys to crash. But I hope y'all had a good day, a good afternoon, or a good night. You know, time is relative. I want you guys to know they are all loved and valid, and that I'm proud of you, okay? That was it for today. Bye. Remember? What do I need to remember? Have shit to do. Okay. Bye.